Alright guys, this is the winners match between Bogus and Hero on Neo Electric Circuit. And this is a pretty cool situation because both of these guys are Royal Rotor candidates. And one of them is guaranteed to move into the round of 16 after this game. Meaning we have a guaranteed Royal Rotor candidate in the round of 16. I just think that's pretty neat. And for those of you who don't know, Royal Roting means winning your first OSL from the ground up, which both these guys are qualified to do right now. And I think I kind of oversold Bogus in that first set, but I'll talk about that here in a second. We're getting ready to start. Except, up at the 2 o'clock position in yellow is Bogus. That means at the 8 o'clock position in teal is Hero. And as I was saying, I kind of feel like I oversold Bogus. I wasn't so much talking about his stats as far as him being a strong player, because in this last season of Pro League, the one that just happened, Bogus did not perform particularly well. I think he had kind of a split record. I was talking about more of the unquantifiable aspects of our sport, which were always frustrating to talk about. Oh god, SCV moving out for Bogus. I don't know what's with Bogus today, but he's going to try to do some more cheesiness. I'm going to put down another forward barracks. There must be something on TV he wants to get back to the team house and watch. That's the only explanation I can think of. Must have forgot to set his TiVo for Big Bang Theory or something, but he's building his forward barracks, and Hero most likely going to throw down that natural expansion since this is a 4-player map. But as I was saying, I wasn't talking about Bogus's stats. I was talking about him improving more and more as a player as the months have gone on, because he didn't used to be this good. Yeah, definitely didn't used to be this good. He's kind of been honed and refined by STX to be their star Terran player. Maybe not this last season, but in general, he is a very strong Terran player, and that's why I put him in the top 3. I had a feeling that people were going to go, top 3? Nuke doesn't know what he's talking about. No commentator skills at all. Pushing up your monocle. But okay, the Marines already coming up on that barracks, going the exact same thing, going out to scout with 3 SCVs to the 3 points. But let's see if Hero is going to be as unlucky as Killer and put down his third hatchery first, but it doesn't look like that's the case. No, spawning pool. Secondary. Thank God. If he had gone for the third hatchery first, well, we all know what would have happened because we've seen it already. But there's Bogus. He already scouts that hatchery and he's pulling back with his SCV immediately just so it doesn't get scouted. But he's moving down the map with his Marines at the moment, probably going to do the exact same thing. Yes, building a secondary bunker to support the main bunker that he's going to build next to that hatchery. And actually he's building so far away he might end up building 3 bunkers here, just trying to get bunkers closer and closer to the hatchery. Nope, there's the secondary. Getting closer, but Hero has already scouted this. Yep, this is the first-person perspective of Hero. He's already pulling in with the drones. He had already gone out to scout with the drones, and he saw the forward barracks, so he was quick to snap into action with these drones, but he got to get closer to the Marines if he wants to take them down. It looks like he's going to let that bunker come up. Yeah, he's going to try to do this mostly with Zerglings. Oh, Bogus is kind of blocking his spots for the sunken colonies. He's trying to build a sunken, but he can't really get down there and do that. Oh, Bogus blocking another sunken. You can tell he's trying to build one and just trying to plop down those creep colonies, but Bogus getting closer and closer. And yeah, Hero just can't seem to do it. He's going to have to group up with Zerglings and try to end this with Zerglings. Oh, trying to put down another creep colony, loses a drone, but it looks like he's finally getting one down. The hatchery is very much in danger. It's probably going to go down. I don't see the sunken colony coming up in time to protect this second base. But at least he's going to try to protect himself in general after losing this hatchery. There's a sunken colony trying to come up. And Zergling's running up, trying to get closer to that bunker, trying to buy some time for that sunken colony to pop up. But the hatchery is so close to going down, you can tell he's bleeding profusely. Sunken goes down, secondary sunken, not quite prepared yet. And I don't think this hatchery is going to last. Now the sunken colony picking at the bunker, but the bunker being repaired immediately. Here comes some drones pulled off the line to try to protect it. God, this is going to be so close. The Marines get closer. Look at that. Whoa! That is hilarious. One Marine picks off the hatchery. That was a one single hero Marine got that done. That is awesome. Not awesome for hero, of course, but just awesome in general that it was that close. Wow, that's one of the closest bunker rushes I've ever seen. But the hatchery went down, unfortunately for hero. He's going to have to do a lot to get back in this game now, especially with that secondary bunker there. The secondary bunker is actually going to work out great for Bogus in the follow-up because it's going to keep Zerglings from running out and pressuring this natural expansion. Only 4 got by the defenses. Well, I guess the offenses from Bogus, but he's already working on the natural expansion and some more barracks to get out a strong medic and marine force. But the hatchery being rebuilt at the natural expansion, still trying to recover from that bunker rush. That was exciting. I love Brood War. But, okay, some more Marines trying to be pumped by Bogus. He's got the float up with the... Oh, a Marine actually sniped by Hero, so Hero having the presence of mind to get in and snipe that Marine before it can get inside the natural expansion. But the way this is walled off, he's going to have to float up with that barracks to get all of his Marines inside of the wall. And I'm not sure if he's going to be able to do that because... Yeah, Hero is doing some pressuring with the 4 Zerglings. Even though he only has the 4, he's still trying to run in, get some scouting information. But yeah, he's not going to have any reinforcement Zerglings, so Bogus should be fine with pumping some additional Marines at the moment. And he already has Marines coming off of that second barracks inside of the main. Got the second base up and mining. And you can tell that Hero is trying to get as much scouting information as he can. He's looking for a medic or a firebat or something that can give him some information about when Bogus is going to attack next. And Overlord coming into position for the same reason, try to get that scouting information. But Bogus is grouping up a very large amount of troops, and Bogus is definitely in the lead in this game now. Hero is going to have to do something special to get back. Which will probably involve taking a lot of micro battles in the middle of the map. But here comes a Medic Marine force moving out for Bogus. Already working its way to the natural expansion. I think this was scouted by Hero. And Hero's got to run back next to this. Yeah, he's trying to see how many Marines are inside that bunker too. Just trying to get some more intel. But 3 creep colonies being morphed at the natural expansion. They should pop up just in time for this attack. There's a scan from Bogus trying to make sure he knows what's coming his way. Knows how many sunken colonies are there, and he just wanted to force those sunkens. He's just falling back now. Nice little evil Terran tactic. Force the sunkens and then go home. Force your opponent to waste 3 drones in a moment where he definitely could have used those drones to protect himself. But now he's going back for the defense, working on the +1 upgrade for those Marines and that Firebat. Gonna have 1 Firebat to take care of a lot of Zerglings, because that's one of the things that Hero could do. He could group up tons and tons of Zerglings and try to run by the bunker, run by all the defenses, break through that way with just Zerglings, but it's probably not going to be viable with the Firebat out. There's a factory being built now by Bogus, and he still has a huge amount of troops in the middle of the map. He can just kind of hang by his bunker, because his bunker is still there, right outside the natural expansion. He can just hang there until he has tanks, and once he has tanks, he's going to be able to break through. So Hero has to do something before the tanks come out, but yeah, Bogus is grouped up with a huge amount of medic marines. It looks like he might try to push this soon, but there's still a lot of sunken colonies, and I'm not sure if Bogus has enough to break through. There are now going to be 6 sunken colonies at that natural expansion. More Terran evilness. Now they're going back home. Now all the sunken colonies are morphed in more drones. Even more drones are wasted. Yikes. So okay, it's more medic marines being grouped up, the reinforcements at the natural expansion, plenty of turrets being built for incoming muta harassment, and I see that Hero has already worked up to his 3rd base. He has a 3rd hatchery plopped down right next to his main, that kind of close, secondary natural expansion, so close to the main I think you can call it another natural. Okay, let's see what Bogus does next. Outside of the natural. A lot of sunken colonies. But okay, the mutas are going to come into play now. Now this is going to take some expert muta micro from Hero to get back in this game. He could definitely do it with the right muta micro. Even with all these turrets next to the natural expansion and everything like that, if he gets in, finds a nice spot where he can camp with the mutas and pick off some SCVs, he's going to be able to worm his way, glaive worm his way, back into this game. Okay. See, most of the medic marines out in the map for Bogus. He has some reinforcements next to his natural expansion, which he'll be able to use for some extra defense. Okay, there's Hero trying his best to whittle down the amount of marines that are out. Definitely more valuable to snipe a medic, but they're often hard to get to behind all those marines. There is a couple more marines going down, but I saw a muta go down as well for Hero. So he's kind of on the defense as Bogus continues to pressure that natural expansion. Still has the bunker in. Not sure are there any troops left in that bunker. That would be pretty hilarious if there were. But he's next to the bunker now and might be thinking about... Yeah, there are some marines, sorry. I don't think the medics are firing from the bunker, but yeah, so still some marines left. Okay, so more on the defensive from Hero. It's using his mutas to defend. Unfortunately, he does not have enough resources to devote to harassment. If he goes out to harass, he's going to die immediately, because even with the amount of sunkens he has, he still doesn't have enough to defend his natural expansion. No, a lot of mutas popping as he whittles down the marine force even more. But he's just trying to delay this push as long as he can to allow himself to tech up a bit. But I saw that Bogus... Oh, there's the bunker finally going to go down. The marines get out and stem first, which is hilarious. But the bunker is down, so it's a little bit less for Hero to worry about. But as I was saying, I saw Bogus scanning down to the lower right part of the map, just to make sure there's not another base hidden somewhere he doesn't know about. But the reinforcements going to push back Hero even more. Hero has a lot of mutas left, but with tanks, and yeah, the tanks are going to be able to close this thing down. Especially with all these additional mutas popping. Hero, yeah, the walls are closing in on poor Hero. It's like that scene in Star Wars, falling down the garbage chute. And now they have Little Monster in there, and things are closing in. Science Vessel playing the part of the water monster in the garbage. Going to irradiate soon and completely lock down Hero's entire army. He has some Hydras out trying to fight a little bit more. Delay as long as possible, but GG from Hero. And Bogus moves out into the OSL round of 16. Good job, Bogus. So Hero is going to move on to the final match to play the winner of Killer vs. Stork. Let's watch Killer vs. Stork right now.